Well, young lady, you're wrong. It is a big deal. It's a very big deal. And what makes you think that torturing and mutilating your baby boy who has absolutely no decision in the matter, can you say that it's up to you? How can you say that? And I would also like you to actually point out the pros to male genital mutilation. Are you going to give us this silly stuff about how it helps in the fight of AIDS and helps in the fight of infection and so on and so forth? Those have been proven to be false. It's now the 21st century, 2011, and you're acting and talking as if it's 1950. Now, the reasons they give for circumcision are moot. They were brought about by a Jewish mohel who has this funny thing about God told mankind to mutilate their children. And that's all that's in their head. They're going to make up anything else they can to get everybody else to do it. Because to them, it's a matter of respecting their freaking deity. Do you understand that? Which has nothing to do with the health of the patient. For one thing, if it's such a good thing, why does the babies cry every time? Even after doctors lie to you and tell you that it doesn't hurt. It does. Trust me. I have 5 brothers. I'm the only one who's not circumcised. I'm the only one who does not have any erectile dysfunction whatsoever. That's another question I'd like you to ask of all the males your husband knows. Of all of them that have erectile dysfunction, what percentage are circumcised? You'll find at least 97. Another thing, when you purposely remove evolved skin, the Prepoos, which is basically the exact same thing as in the female genital area. It's called the Prepoos. 40,000 sensitive cells in there ready to give pleasure. No lubricants necessary. And it actually covers the glands, hides it, keeps it clean. If you run into a guy, if someone runs into a guy who's uncircumcised and stinks, then he's a filthy son of a gun. Because if he were circumcised, he would be stinking. Don't you understand that? You know, if you never shave a man's pits, if you never wash a man's pits, he's going to get cancer under there probably. You know, you haven't named one thing that's honest and true about why you're circumcising your boy. It really is unfair to put your religious belief ahead of your child's health. It's criminal, as a matter of fact. And I believe that you're going to commit a criminal act if you circumcise your children. Now, you want people to discuss this with love instead of, well, I guess, vehemence. Well, You're mutilating your children. You're the one who's not loving them. You're the one who's torturing and mutilating your children. Why do you think they call it that? Real doctors have actually listened and watched. And in fact, look for a video on YouTube. 8 doctors talk about circumcision. Each one of them used to perform them. And now that they know the truth, the health aspects and such, no more. Wouldn't dare. And next to them is a video of a bunch of RNs who had to help. Once again, never again, now that they know the truth. Please, please dig deeper. Do not mutilate your little boys. Wait a minute. I don't want to hear the crap about we want them to look like they're dead so the kids don't make fun of them. If some guy came up to me while I'm taking a shower and tried to say something about my dick, I'd look at him and go, you might tell me why you're paying attention to my penis and not your own? That's how you handle those kinds of things. You don't worry about them 15 years earlier. Fools. Please, please look deeper. Please don't make your decision yet. Please. You'll see the terror on your baby's face because there is absolutely no medical reason for mutilating your baby boy. There's no difference between male and female. Neither one of them are viable, legitimate. Neither one. Both are cosmetic or religious, cultural, which doesn't make them right. Well, I hope you listened. Tried to be as civil as I could. Usually when it comes to this subject, I get very adamant because it really does upset me. It really does. I've been studying erectile dysfunction for years, and more than 96% of them are circumcised. And a lot of them I've requested that they get a reattachment surgery. To this day, the ones who have no longer have erectile dysfunction, no longer have many of the other maladies that go with circumcised penises. For instance, when a man tries to get an erection, there's nothing to grow into. The Prepoos is gone. And he can't put his jacket on so he can grow into it. You women don't get that stuff. See you later. Good night. Here it is. January 1st, 2011. I'm in Portland. It's 12:39. Late, but I had to say something. Good evening, young lady. Thanks for listening. That is, if you did. Like I said, from Portland.